Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Friday. Made it to the weekend. Um, so what we did today, we did a lab, and we're going to do a lab virtually as well. Okay. Uh, and what we did was we did a little dimensional analysis, and you will be able to find the lab in the Google Classwork tab. Okay. And I am going to show you here real quick. Okay, so here is the what you see in Google Classroom. Okay, I'm going to click on the lab so you guys can see that. Okay, um, and read the instructions. Okay, obviously you're not going to work in a group. You're going to do this by yourself. Okay, so uh, write your name. All right, time your pulse for 30 seconds. Okay, so if you ever need to pause the video, if you're doing it while the video, you can. So time your pulse for 30 seconds. All right, do trial 1 and trial 2 and take the average. Step 2, using a ruler or a meter stick, figure out the one person's shoe in centimeters. All right, try to find the length of your shoe in centimeters. If you do not have a ruler at home, Google it. Google women's size 10 or men's size 12 in centimeters. Okay. Step 3 says, use what you know about your body in the following steps to help you come up with a procedure. Find the speed of an object given to you by the teacher. Okay, I am clearly not giving you an object, but I did attach a link to Google Classroom. All right, and I will show you what that looks like here in a minute. You will need to figure out the speed of the object in your shoe per heartbeat, meters per second, and miles per hour. Show your work. So in this box right here, you're creating a procedure. What are you going to do? Now, since this is what it looks like, hopefully it loads, hopefully it loads. There we go. All right, so the link of what you're looking at looks like this. So um, hopefully you see this. And whenever you want to start your machine, you go over the start, and then you pull off the start, and it starts to roll. So the first step in your procedure I would recommend is doing uh, meters per second. So you can see how long the meter stick is. Do meters per second. Okay. Uh, and you can use your phone as the timer. Okay. So meters per second. So you would get your data and stop. Boom. There we go. Okay. So that is how you would do the meters per second. Okay. Then you will have to do 2 trials of that. Okay. And then you're going to have to do some conversions. All right. So shoe per heartbeat. Okay. What that would look like. Okay. So here is the lab paper. All right. So you would have your 2 trials. All right. So let's say I got 6.2 seconds here. And let's say I got 6.5 seconds here. Okay. All right. So find the average first. What is the average of those two? 0.3, so 6.35 seconds is the average. Okay. So find your data. Okay. Take the average. Okay. All right. And then you're going to convert your meters per second into shoes per heartbeat. Okay. So first you're going to have to do your little dimensional analysis. You're going to have to convert centimeters to meters for your shoe size. And then you're going to have to convert your heartbeats and seconds that you already did. So 30 seconds for how many heartbeats? 30 seconds for how many heartbeats? Do your dimensional analysis, you'll get your answer here. Speed in meters per second, you don't really have to show any work here because that is what you did up front, up top, okay, in your two trials. So just write the answer, okay? As you get to the back, you'll have to do a conversion from meters per second to miles per hour. Okay, you're gonna have to do that conversion, show your work here. All right, once you're done, use some materials from the lab to find the actual speed and find the percent error. Okay, so I said the actual speed was actually 6.45. Okay, the actual speed was 6.45 seconds for 1 meter. Okay. Okay. To find the percent error, you do theoretical minus the experimental. Take the absolute value, divide it by the theoretical, times 100. Okay. And then answer what are some possible errors. So only list one or two. Okay. Considering the technology we have, list at least 2 other methods we could use to have a more accurate outcome. And to apply this to our everyday life, how do we use dimensional analysis in our everyday life? So I think that's pretty important. That's a clever question. Okay. So hopefully that made sense. If you guys have any questions, please email me or join my Google Meet on Monday. But if you guys have no questions, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. You guys are really, really awesome and working really hard, and I really appreciate that. So we will talk to you guys later.